Salute, 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 salute. Peace and power, peace and power. Peace and power to the people that struggle. I thank the universal truth and the absolute laws of nature for guiding me, protecting me, and giving me the strength to endure the imperfect. I shall attack with vigor, making progressive moves. A divine mind knows, a divine mind shows. All things work in divine order, all things work in divine order, all things work in divine order. Peace and power to the people of the struggle. As you come on in, know that you're in a safe space. Know that you're in a space of learning and getting learned up. Know that you're in a space of educating and being educated. Know that you're in a space for conversation, comments and concerns, questions and answers, building and destroying. You're in a space of dialogue. Your space, a space of integrity, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Okay? Master now. Yes. She. Ciphers. This is your space, a space of love, a space where we are working on a united path towards true liberation. As my classroom assistants come on in, please keep all contact information in the chat for the duration and throughout the class. Please keep all funding information, hashtags, links, green screens, grams that run with money, pals that pay. Yeah, Morse code, sign language and shit. Man. Hold up, the collection plate, yeah, we gonna get on that. Yeah, we at war, fund the war effort. It's a war going on outside, no man is safe from. If you or anybody you know is in need of anger management, please book an assessment. If you or anybody you know is in need of anger management, please book an assessment. Don't wait until it's too late. Don't wait until they revoke your bail. Don't wait until you acting up in the fast food and somebody hit you with a goddamn pot. Yeah, don't wait until it's too late, damn it. They throwing pots. They throwing pots. Don't wait until it's too late. Marshy. Oh, damn it, my Marshy. Much appreciation for funding the war effort. If you or anybody you know is in need of a domestic violence intervention, please book an assessment. Stop cutting up in front of the kids, in front of the kids' cousins. We ain't coming back. Your mama and daddy always fussing. We ain't coming back over here. We can't even play. Yeah, stop cutting up in front of the family, getting the elders' pressure all up. Book you an assessment, you and your brother. If you or anybody you know is in need of a domestic violence intervention, book an assessment. If you or anybody you know is in need of an intimate relationship abuse counseling and consultation, please book an assessment. Learn the warning signs, the behaviors that should alarm you. North Carolina. You understand characters and characteristics that should heighten your awareness. People, places, conversations, and events that man should put you on alert. Remember, with the information in life that you save could be your own. Corey Graham, with appreciation for funding the war effort. What's going on? Let's get to it. We got some tagging to do today. Yeah. We got some tagging to do today. Yeah, we got to tag Marvin Sapp, bring his Custy ass to class. Yeah. Ain't mad at him, no. His congregation and the others. That's who the hell is the dummies. Let's keep it moving. Big U. Bring his ass to class. As well as all of the nonprofits nationwide in major cities. I hope y'all looking. I hope y'all paying attention because y'all could be next. Tell them to bring their ass to class. Yeah. And Caitlin Brantley. Bring your slow ass to class. Yeah. You need anger management. Come on to class and tell your classmates to come through. Tell them to come through. Tag them. Put this on your damn social media. Get your damn tablets. If you, can't watch me on Rikers Island because you ain't got no Wi-Fi. But if you got tablets and all that and you like making your little videos and memes and TikToks and such, get it ready. Take your notes because we getting ready to run through it. Let's get to it. Hold on. Who in class this afternoon? Oh, it's almost evening. I ain't going to be here long. Let's go. Philip Boone first in class. We see you. Woo, black and gray. Kamingo. Yes, I see you. Yes, Charles. What up, Charles? Cool KK. Ninth piece, ninth, Mr. Mac, 123, Zone 864 TV, JVPM. Marshy, the makeup extraordinaire. Get him, girl. I see you cooking. I can't get a meal. You sure is chefing up in the crib, though. Hey, Ghoster, what up? We see you. WM8 Radio Show, what up? Yeah, Philly, we see you. Mecca, peace. Yes, Joel Torres. Okay, Dow. What up, Dow? Yeah, Construction Site Media TV. Sultan Thomas. Ramadan Karim. Yes, cousin, I see you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jing, Helene, Camille. We got Canada in the spot. First responders, lifesavers. Stand up. We see y'all. Hawkeye 720. What up? Yes, Corey Grant. We see you. Bushhead. What up? We going. Let's go. Ooh, brother. The DC Ice. Yeah. Okay. Okay. We know who he is now. You can change your name all you want. We know who you is. Yeah. Yeah. What's going on? We see you. Eminem Educating. What up? Yeah, Andre Jones. Yes, that's my girl. We see you. What up? Yeah. Yeah. Hakim B. What's going on? Linda Lewis. 55, Linda. 55. 55 for you. Merk Low, what up? Yeah, we see you. Thrax Packs TV, what up? Yeah. Big Colorado, you made it, what up? Yeah, we see you. George Johnson, we see you. Mark Hines, let's go. Let's go. F. Rich, what up? Lovely lady, what up? We see y'all. Born Peace Almighty, what's going on? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Death Row. Ooh, Shauna Sampson. 55. Damn it, 55. Yeah. We ain't put my other classroom assistants at. Oh man, they gonna be late. Damn it. We got to start. I ain't got time. I got a lot to do. GB, what up? Who should I start with, y'all? Who should I start with? Big U? We're Fred G. Sanford at when you need him. Should I start there? Huh? Yes, Ramadan Mubarak. Couple of days to the Eid. Yeah. Yeah. ACM, what up? Yes, indeed. Hope everyone had a plentiful, successful, and blessed up Ramadan. Yes. Should we start there, y'all? Because that's a little lengthy. The rest of this I could run through, but this big you shit is important. Okay? Yeah. Because Fred G. Sanford would have slapped him around. Rhonda Grant, what's your appreciation for the super chat? What up, Rhonda? We see you. Yes. Okay. Rick Gatlin, Mike Nice, what up? Listen, because I want y'all to understand this. Just like the drug dealer in the 60s and the 70s and the 80s was utilized to destroy any type of militancy. The rappers became second to destroy any type of militancy, with false narratives and fake imagery, right? Now, they double back and hit you with the trick play, right? Since they knew that these people were proficient in their job at making sure that militancy and a true war effort never got fully grounded, they started paying these dudes. Now, mind you, they've been paying snitches, cooperating witnesses, CIs and the such. When gangster rap, as they call it, it's all just reality. It's people expressing themselves. But when they gave the genre, a subgenre of gangster rap, and got some very real people who were actually in the street doing it, when they began to amass a following, they said, hey, man, we can make this shit work. Yeah. Let's allow them to be the face of activism. Let's allow them and show them the game that the poverty pimps and the pastors was doing all the way back since Nat Turner. Yeah. Let's allow them the bag. Let's allow them to go by way of government to do this thing and really, really make sure that we can never, ever have a black messiah. Okay? Because with hip-hop gave people, our people, the ability to really get a group of black messiahs. At one time, man, the messaging was very clear, and they had mass messiahs, where the mentality was seeped into the rhythmic patterns. So they had to get rid of that. Got rid of it. Push the commercial rap. Push the ice babies. And push the hammers. And push these individuals who only wanted to come and sing and dance and play. Yeah. And made sure the Nation of the Gods and Earth got up out of there. Made sure militancy groups like X-Clan got up out of there. Yeah. Made sure that those messages, those songs, never were able to run through globally. Got rid of that. But how do you stop the energy? See, you can never stop the energy. Hip-hop cannot die. It just can't. It's an energy. Once it was birthed, boom, it's going to continue 360 degrees. Yeah, no matter how long it takes, it's always going to be rebirthed. Always. It's the energy. So they had to figure out how they were going to be able to not allow the music, the women and men, the energy and the ideas to get together and be effective politically and socially. Now, through the 2000s, people who were of the hip-hop generation but had no outlet because of Grippergate, because of how the entertainment industry works, they were never able to get in, right? Dudes like myself were pushed out because people who you believed were black, people who you believed were melanated, people who you believed were militant was messing with people like Clive Davis and Jimmy Iovine and what's the other one? They Stu Fine and all these, Dave Mays. Every aspect and element of hip hop was being run behind the scenes by bankers, bagel meisters, and old-fays. So individuals who had that energy, who were able to articulate that energy and move masses, weren't allowed in because you had suckers who wanted to be comfortable and in the arms of their oppressor. So you block that energy out. But like any other intelligent beings, you find ways to galvanize the people, get behind them, and keep the militancy going. Now, nonprofits aren't new. They've been around for a while because what? Because they had to make a way to not allow the rage to become focused. You understand? So ever since the Black Panther Party for Self-Defense, the Republican New Africa, the BLA, you dig? The MOVE movement, the AIM movement. They had to make sure these things just couldn't sprout up, organize, and be effective. So nonprofits were created to pay those who really, really were on the line about taking these old-fays and taking them up out of here. Let's pay these individuals. Let's give them some bread. Let's get them into the materialism and believing in some type of liberal idea that we were all going to ride off into the sunset peacefully. Man, pay them. Man, get the most freakish of the old-fay women, the Beckleys and Karens, put some of that little nasty vaginal juice on these militant black brothers. Put them in a suit. Give them a title. And allow the nonprofit to be the base of all their kinks and desires. Again, make them powerless but wanted. Allow them to be people's most sexiest man, desired and powerless. That's where we at right now. That is exactly where the black man is right now, regardless of how militant. Allow him to have free reign in his kinks. Yeah. And he'll shift on his people in a minute. Give him a bag. Give him a bag and a piece of Amy ass. And all militancy's out the window. Trust and believe. I've witnessed it time and time and again. That is what the nonprofit sector is about. Now, everybody is caught up in what this big youth situation is. On the street level, on the hip-hop level, on the cultural level. But they would allow that to flourish. They knew what they knew years ago. However, he wasn't rocking the boat. He wasn't playing with that bag and playing with their funds. Once they found out that that bag was furthering more than just his kinks and his ego and was actually tapping into their funds, nigga, you running around with our funds? What did Gus tell Romello? Money was messed up. Remember? Everything was fine. Yeah. Romello, right? Yeah. And his pops. Gus and money was messed up. We had to do it. Peep game, man. The nonprofit sector is where you find your ex-rappers, your current and ex-gangsters, those who have influence, those who people still give a look to, who care about, who listen to. And as long as the old face control the bag and can control what's going on, we will never be liberated. Because you got these stinking, funky ass, dumb, smart dudes in there, and some of them are just as black, just as devilish, just as evil in their heart when it comes to our own people as those who's giving them the funds to do it. This is what's going to jam Big youth. They don't care about all that other stuff that y'all thinking they care about. Nip, they knew that. They knew that. They could have picked him up that week. That's not a hard thing to figure out. They ain't even have to figure out too much. These people will bag you for anything. They ain't care about that. But the minute they figured out that he was playing with their bread, oh no, sir. You're not doing that. No. So, this is not only for California, though we are basing it right here and now because I just have to use this as the educational tool. Okay? But this is Chicago. This is definitely New York City because we are always the political and financial capital of the globe. I told you capitalists and capitalism and activism is right here. Okay? I've been at the tables. Okay? My integrity had me walk away several times. I done told him take that bag and shove that shit somewhere. Why? Because I was taking the bag as a little person from the old phase. I don't have a fear of them at all. So I damn sure not gonna have a fear of they little mascots. Black men in suits or dressed in hip-hop attire doing the work of the old phase. You can't buy my integrity. I guarantee you ain't many who walked away from that several times. The track record to prove it. I've been protesting, been live, been doing all this shit before social media. Way before. That's how people find and see me. I've been me from the rip. Simple. I've been at these tables. I know what this nonprofit shit is about. Okay? So, New York, Philly, Jersey, B-More, North Carolina, yeah. Cali, Illinois, Chicago, this is y'all's lesson. So this is why I don't answer people when they say, yo, you should do this, you should do that, you should do this, you should do that. George, much appreciation. Much appreciation for funding the war effort. Okay? I don't do it because I've been there. I've done it. I know what it's about. I know where it leads. This is infiltration at its finest. Okay? They've been doing this since the Young Lords. They've been doing this since Fred Hampton. They've been doing this since Bunchy Carter. Give the niggers a bag and they'll turn on each other. They've been doing this. Is not new. So when you talk about grants and doing this and doing it, you could do more if you do this. No, you can't. There's never been a program that they're going to put in play or that you are going to put in play that's going to lead to your liberation. They will tweak it and tweak it and tweak it until they destroy it. The minute you believe that you're gaining some ground, it will be out of here. Press, much appreciation for the super chat, okay? So now, yeah, we got to keep it all the way thorough. I want to run through some of these things so you can see it. Replay it later. Take your slow down, edits and all that. I'm going to run through it so we can get to it. This is what's going to take him down. This is what's going to give him that L. Because unless he get ready to give up, the governor of California or somebody, I don't know, maybe he clapped Kamala cheeks or something. Unless he got some goods, he out of here. That other stuff is secondary, okay? The other individuals is co-conspirators that they got on that gang. That's that. Nah, they going after the co-conspirators with this bread. This is what's building the RICO, okay? Now, if you don't believe me, I'm telling you this right now. Right here, this is where the bread comes from. And every time that bread is given to you by your oppressors, you have to know that they don't want no freedom or liberation for you. So I don't care who you dealing with. I don't care how long you think you knew them. Program directors, managers, all type of titles, that ain't shit. If nonprofit is getting money from the government, best believe they ratting, telling, snitching. It's compromised. Their phones, cars, everything. So they know exactly where he was at any given time. Let's put it in recent history. Okay? Recent history, when everybody really believes that the new world order was ushered in. 2001, 9/11, when everything got technical, when everything shifted. Project Safe Neighborhoods. Launched in 2001, the Project Safe Neighborhoods program is a nationwide initiative that brings together federal, state, local, and tribal enforcement officials, prosecutors, community leaders, and other stakeholders to identify the most pressing violent crime problems in a community and develop comprehensive solutions to address them. Listen, community leaders. So all that, you believing that that's your dude and that that's what they doing, this is who they working with. This is who they have meetings with, closed door meetings with, backdoor meetings with, in government buildings. Okay? Okay? They have a cooperation and agreement. Listen again. Nationwide initiative brings together. You hear me? Federal, state, local, and tribal law enforcement officials, prosecutors, and community, come on, man, and community leaders. Your Al Sharptons, your Mallorys, your Mysons, your whoever, okay? Your Big U's, everyone who touched that bread, okay? Addresses, social security numbers, phone numbers, okay? So let's stop the bullshit. PSN, Project Safe Neighborhoods, is coordinated by the U.S. Attorney's offices in the 94 federal judicial districts throughout the 50 states and U.S. territories. I've been telling y'all this. I gave 3 classes on this. No one listens to Bliz though, right? Yeah. Because he knows a little bit too much. He's a little bit too official. He's a little bit too down. He's always broke. He ain't about nothing. But teaching. Kings lose crowns. Teachers remain relevant. Teach. When you know, you teach. When you educate, you build. But I don't know nothing. Continue. PSN is customized to account for local violent crime problems and resources across all districts. PSN allows 4 key design elements of successful violent crime reduction initiatives: community engagement, prevention, and intervention, focused and strategic enforcement and accountability. These are nothing but words of saying, you gonna cooperate with us should we give you this bread to put a Band-Aid on this situation that you black folk can't get together on your own. Oh, you gonna give us money for it? Yeah, we give you money for it. 2001, okay? 2001. It's not new. Back to the Future. On May 26, 2021, the department launched a violent crime reduction strategy strengthening PSN so that it is built on newly articulated core principles. New shit, just different terms, which mean the same thing, enhancing it so it can meet the current standards, okay? Fostering trust and legitimacy in our communities. Trust, right? Supporting community-based organizations that help prevent violence from occurring in the first place. That means we're going to help these organizations who are on the street because y'all need our help. We need to put this money there so we can help you, help us do what we need to do to keep your people enslaved. Okay? Because you got to stay on the plantation. Don't rock the boat. Nigga, we trust in you. Okay? Yeah. Setting focus and strategic enforcement priorities and measuring the results of our efforts. We got to measure the result. How do they measure the result? Based on data. How do they get the data? Based on people in the community working with them. Your neighborhood rats and snitches that may not be in the street, but they work with the politicians. They work with the clergy, right? Benita Betrell looking out the window. We're going to give you a bag if you rock with this organization and come to these meetings. Okay? Let's continue. And the department expressly underscores that the fundamental goal of this work is to reduce violent crime in the places we call home, not to increase the number of arrests or prosecutions as if they were ends in themselves. Where did this come from? This is the Justice Department. You see the seal? So when they come in, it's telling you that this is what they are and this is what they do in your communities and they're getting this bread. They working with the feds. Now, City of Los Angeles, okay? May 7th, 2024, Budget, Finance, and Innovation Committee. This is shit that these dudes all across the nation, who y'all think is gangster and tough, is running to get this. They got to get these budgets. They got to submit these proposals for these grants. These niggas that can't read, don't know how to do that. So they get with other community members, fraternities, sororities, and people that went to school to learn grant writing and can speak the language of the old faith to say, you can trust him because we're going to sit on his board. Recommendation that the committee file this memorandum. Discussion, the total budget of $41,373,869 for the 2023-24 Gang Reduction and Youth Development Program, known as GRID. Is inclusive of a $12,920,000 funding increase. He was getting his bread. Okay? He was getting his bread. As part of the 23-24 budget, city council people transferred the proposed increase for the GRID program to approximately $12.92 million to the unappropriated balance pending a report to the Public Safety Committee. These are important people. These are your elected officials, local, state, federal, city, this. Which is why everybody can't come, because true grassroots, true woke and community people or conscious ain't messing with that. You're like, what are you talking? What? Why are they at the meeting? Why are we come? That's the problem. So you breeze. But these ignorant ass people, these less committed folk, stay there. I'm going to get this bag. And whatever happens, happens. Which is why you still get police unaliving unarmed black people in the community. And then your community-based people who get in that bag is silent. Yeah, they come out when community member kill community member and all that, but when police come, they quiet. Unless they could get the go-ahead to go out there and talk, but calm the rage. I hope y'all hearing me. So this is GRID. This is money that he was getting, okay? Budget Finance and Innovation Committee Letter 2 on May 8th. During its consideration for the general city purposes 2024-25 proposed budget, the Budget Finance and Innovation Committee requested that the mayor's office report on how the increase allocated to the Gang Reduction and Youth Development Program was allocated and how it was expended. This is what they do. We gotta make sure that we get this money to these individuals because they're gonna make sure things are settled. They're gonna make sure that we got numbers that we could present politically and to the news, to the general public, to say that we doing something for y'all. Don't act up. Don't burn it down. Don't riot. No, we got y'all. Hold tight. The mayor's office response was attached. The mayor's office reports that the $12 million was allocated to the following categories: contractual services, seasonal community intervention workers, 1.37. The contractual services gets 4.7 million. Therapeutic, unarmed response for neighborhoods, sustainment, 2. Now these terms could be broken down to, yo, you know your man who just came home? Yeah, yo, he worked with such and such in the office over there. Oh, word? Yeah, this is what he do, be in the hood just talking to the kids and stuff. Millions of dollars is allocated to this, okay? Summer Night Lights expansion. They got it out there. SNL, when y'all see the kids playing ball all night in New York, when community cops is out and they block off the blocks and bring the bouncy houses and all that. This is this. And then you see your mans and y'all got your shirts, what's that? working in cooperation with these individuals. Okay? Cal State, LA. Social solutions. Grid staff salaries and training. These is millions, man. Fiscal impact statement. They didn't put one together. There's no fiscal impact, which means that even though they raise it, it's not going to impact the rest of the city's government. This is money that they was getting. Though he never dropped his flag. I want you to peep that. Still, on these Euro platforms, talking about rap shit, street shit. This is what gets you banged. This is what's bringing them down. They don't care about none of that. So if you're seeing it in your local city, you should know what it is. Why? Because I'm telling you, this is where we at with it. Confidential notice of this paperwork. All documents submitted as part of the California Violence Intervention and Prevention Grant Program proposal are public documents and may be subject to a request pursuant to the California Public Records Act. What do you think this is? You see these codes and shit on the but that's federal. These is codes. This is federal stuff. This ain't made up. SCC California. You see these seals? You see that? It's government building. This is government building. These people work with the government. Now, project funding and the budget. The source of the funds for this project is anticipated to be the City of Los Angeles fiscal year 2024-25 general fund. Funding for this project is subject to City Council approval and the continuing availability of funds. This is tax money. City Council approving this. And you acting up? You on social media with euros? Cultural invaders? You understand that? Huh? What is he doing? Where's Fred Sanford? What are you doing? Proposals must provide a comprehensive budget and budget narrative that anticipates all costs necessary to satisfy the scope of the work and deliverables described in Section 4 of this RFP. Okay? RFP. For the entire duration of the project and contract performance period. You got to put these RFPs together. These are just proposals. Don't let these words mess with you because you're not in it. Though you want to start it. I want to start a non-profit. I want to start a program for the kids. How do I do it? Just do the work. OFAS is not paying you to help your people. Yeah, I help my people outside of OFA interference. I want to help my people when I want to help them, how I want to help them. I don't need nobody to tell me what I can and can't do. RFPs put you in a box. Okay? RFPs put you in a box. You are in cooperation with the same government y'all crying about. On the news, on social media, Democrats, Republicans, liberals. How can you complain about them? And the people y'all deeming woke and conscious is walking to them. People y'all consider activists, eat with them. Finger foods and shit, Panera rolls and wraps and bullshit talking. Millions of dollars. Now, proposer eligibility. Proposals will be accepted only from proposers that meet all of the following. Big U, your neighborhood dudes in LA, in Stockton, in Oakland, in Fayetteville, in Durham, in Philly, in Boston, in New York, in the Bronx, anywhere, Troy, Albany, wherever y'all got these people who y'all believe came home, did this, did that, they had to meet certain standards to get that bag. Must be in good standing with the Secretary of State if a corporation or limited liability company, if you incorporated or an LLC. Yo, Bliz, get an LLC, son. Get an LLC. Yeah, no, because then people could donate and do this and do that. I don't need that. You want to donate, donate. Don't tell me I got to go to no OFE to get approval for nothing. I help my people. Must have a valid and current license to do business in the city of Los Angeles. Has not been debarred by the federal government, the state of California, or local government. Must not have outstanding debt to the state of California or the city of Los Angeles before you make a proposal. So in his case, for years, he was in good standing, even though people thought he was a gang member in the street doing all that. Yeah, on paper, he was in good standing because somebody gave him the bag. This is what the state gets tired. This is what the feds is mad about. You was fronting, you was in gang action and activity, but on paper you was in good standing and we gave you money. This is the RICO. You understand? This is the racketeering. Cause y'all like, damn, he ain't say nothing about no illegal drugs. They ain't say nothing about no rush hour stuff. They ain't say, where's the RICO? Because in the furtherance of them saying he's in the entertainment, he's in the business, he's an entertainment, he's a music executive and a community activist. He's in good standing. The minute you using funds for something else, oh, you out of here. CBOs who was getting that money. Location of the services, the Grant Funding Award. Okay, the CBO in Los Angeles. Advocates for Peace and Unity Brothers. Brothers Against Banging Youth. Baby, Los Angeles, Compton, $2,079,000. Oakland, opportunities for self-sufficiency. Building opportunities for self-sufficiency. The BOSS program in Oakland, $5,244,000. Stockton in Sacramento, improve your tomorrow. Y'all might have heard of these. I don't know these. This is in Cali. Just Us for Youth. Los Angeles, Life After Uncivil Ruthless Acts, the LARA program or LARA program. You understand? This is bread they getting. Millions of dollars to run these programs. Okay? And you in the streets banging? Hold on. Yeah. Remember I told you the Summer Night Lights expansion. Yeah. Provides $2.4 million in general fund money to continue to support the launch of SNL 2024, including the hiring and training of seasonal CRWs to facilitate safe passage, program evaluation, and the training of seasonal staff. Okay? Grid staff salaries. Current staff salaries for the grid program are not consistent with similar city employee standards, which means it varies, which means, yeah, they able to finagle some of the bread. Okay? The funding provides the appropriate adjustments to meet said standards as a way of compensation or compensating the workers for the critical work performed as part of a 24/7 response model, which means when we was working, we didn't work regular hours. We came on at 2 o'clock and got off midnight, 1 in the morning, to say that we's out there with the gang members. We's out there with those who had that thing on them, because that's when they out there. This is how these programs are worded. Okay? You get me? So now, with that, every one of these grants come with an accountant. Okay? All right? Do you hear me? So you can't play with this bread. It's not actually 2 million. It's allotted, boom, it's in the accounts, boom. Anytime you touch that money, you need a receipt to show. I don't care if you get a copy machine. I don't care if you get a light. I don't care what you get. You don't just get 2 million. You don't get the bag like that. It's accountants. You dig? Be mindful of it. So when you're playing with it, you better know how to play. Obviously, some of that got tripped up. Now, you getting vehicles in the nonprofit name. You getting phones in the nonprofit name. If you think they doing monitoring of regular general citizens, the spooky, the big brothers watching, what do you think they doing to vehicles, phones, and offices of organizations that they gave bread to? Millions of dollars over the course of years. You think they don't monitor the movements of the cars, the phones, the people they hire, their bank accounts, their checks? So now you got these big, thick gangsters coming home, getting salaries, and some of them gonna go back to what they know how to do, what they do best. So they watching, and they like, damn, he was on salary for this nonprofit. He was only making $40,000 a year. How the hell he worked for them for 90 days and he got a 2025 vehicle coming through the hood? Where's his money going? Oh, he made this. This was his take home. He never put nothing in the bank. He check cash in places and all that. The minute one of them start bubbling and hustling and doing what they do, they on him. They on him, his family, his wife, whoever his support is, looking at tax records, they on all that. And the minute they get caught slipping, bang! That go right back to the program director, right back to the program manager, right back to the local politician and the board members. And then when the bodies start dropping under the name of something like that, oh, it's going down. Misappropriation of money, because they don't want to do it anyway. So these are tens and twenties of millions of dollars that they could just snatch out of the whole budget line from California, New York, Illinois. Because these niggas wanted to be street, gangster, hip, hop, podcast, talking ass dudes. So he ain't the only one. It's getting ready to go through nationwide. This is federal funding. So I hope, if y'all listening, I hope all y'all shit is cleaned up. Yeah. That's the catalyst. Okay? That's the initiator. Yeah. So when you ask me why am I alone, why I work alone, Why I spend time doing what I know how to do for my people alone. It's because I'm not dealing with no old phase. I don't need that. Okay? It leads to nothing. You can't put a temporary fix on a millennia worth of destruction of our people, our principles, our values, our potential. You can't put a Band-Aid on this. You have to eradicate the old faith from your mind and physically. You can't play with it. You can't pray it away. You can't march it away. Ain't nothing fake here. I was built for this work. East New York built me for this work. So now this big dummy is going to have a ripple effect nationwide. It was absolutely the wrong time for any of that. And to keep playing. So I keep telling y'all, keep messing with these other YouTubers and all that, who's in conjunction and on phones and doing all this weird shit with all these goddamn agents and police. If y'all want to, nothing coming for it. I'm too old to be playing games. I don't have time. I would love to be around the way a Dr. Clark was. You understand? I'm not playing. I don't see that. I don't. So I'm working daily to fix however many I'm able to. Time to be playing with no old phase. We don't need them. So that's why he's a big dummy. Because he had opportunity. He had opportunity with Snoop. He had opportunity with Nip. He had opportunity to do great things. But they chose to move like a nigga. Slick niggas get punished. Because you think you're slicker than an old fade who's watching you. Been around it too long. Too long. Keep telling y'all, 1/3 of my intelligence is given on here. Out of here. These dudes would talk reckless. You crazy? You think they couldn't have got him for Nip? You think they couldn't press Eric Holder? He got 60 years for that. You think they wouldn't have pressed him? Like, yo, listen, we'll let you out tomorrow if you say that this man has something. He told you to do it? You think this crumb cake wouldn't have did that? He'd have been out of there. They don't care about him with that. This money. This embarrassment. He played with that government bread. That's what this is about. Okay? Let's move on, because I got to go. I can't play with y'all. I can't play with y'all. Yeah, man. That's what it's about. He got a 43-count indictment. Man. You indicted this man on fraud, robbery, extortion, tax evasion, embezzlement, and donations to his charity, which receives public money. He out of here. He out of here. Yeah, man. And he got a couple of women here. Out of here. Telling you. Out of here. Done. Let's go on. Let's go on. Okay? This is what we talking about here. And I keep telling y'all, everybody that it never fails. As long as I've been on here, years and years, decade, never seen nobody get that bag, excuse me, and ride off into the sunset. Let's get to your poverty pimps, your preachers, your pastors, your ministers, yeah, your deacons and all that. Let's get to this Marvin Sapp dude. Yeah. Fake Ricky Rose, fake chicken boss looking ass. Let's get to him. How the hell y'all let him stick up a whole church? Y'all let a Custy, a Christian Custy, stick up a church. This little fat, portly, wide body, been sniffing coke since he was what? 18. A Custy do moves like that. And you can't get mad at them. Custies do what they do. Judge Memphis called them crackhead. They crackheads. They're going to do what they are allowed to do. So you got to get mad at the congregation. The dudes that's on stage behind them that heard that and go, yo, hold on, son, what you talking about? The people that was in there that allowed somebody to close the door, you close what door? Man, if I ain't got it, I ain't got it. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, because I'm trying to figure that out. I'm trying to figure out. Marvin Sapp caused controversy by demanding $40,000 in front of a congregation of hundreds. Yeah, hundreds of people. Orders, ushers, deacons, whatever, to close the door. Nobody leaving till I get 20s. And this and that. Everybody got to give something. Yeah. And told the people on stage, y'all gonna give me $100. $100. I say fund the war effort. I wouldn't get, never turn. I see people funding the war effort with $1. $2. Much appreciated love. Because that's going right to somebody in the hood, an elder, a kid, a giveaway that I'm doing consistently. Damn it, a lunch. Damn it, y'all kids stop wilding out in the bodega. What y'all want? I got y'all. Because those are the moments that matter. And, oh, word, Mr. Yeah, I don't get that. What? Shut up. I got it. They had the nerve to demand hundreds and 20s and all that. A Custy? Y'all let a Custy who's down with Grippergate? Gospel ain't no different than hip-hop. Just like he said, he had to bark on Kanye. That ain't real gospel music. They switching genres, but you in the industry. You think it ain't Grippergate? You think that that's a rumor with the Puffster and TD Jakes? Churches, Grippergate. Fraternities and sororities is Grippergate. Politics is Grippergate. So y'all let somebody who is a Custy stick y'all up in church, in public, and nobody spazzed out? A fat, sloppy Custy? And this ain't no allegation. His words, after my mother and father got divorced, I started smoking marijuana daily at the age of 12. I started drinking and popping pills at the age of 16, and at 18, I snorted my first line of cocaine. Custy. A sucker. And y'all let him stick y'all up? Zero tolerance. Much appreciation for the super chat. No apologies. We good here. Because we do this daily. Understand. Work daily for other people. For my peoples. not for me. When I help, when I heal, when I educate, I feel good. When I stand on being 1,000. Okay? Ken, much appreciation funding the war effort. When I tell a sister, yo, sis, you look great today. Yeah, I see your feet. Yeah, I see your hair. Yeah, you looking great. Yeah. What's going on in your life? You good? You got it. I said daily. This ain't no bullshit. And I tell a kid, yo, come here, shorty. Turn around. Don't walk out in the street without looking. Get them headphones off. Yo! Y'all stop fighting, man. Cut it out. Daily. I don't play with none of this shit. Y'all let this Custy tell y'all what, 40 grand for what? For what? Huh? Nah. Them cops in them churches is with it, man. They part of the congregation. They part of the staff. I've been in mega churches. They got ATMs in the one on my side, man. All them rap funerals they be at in CCC, they got police in there, in the congregation, daring somebody not to put into that plate. This is capitalism. They got to give that to the OFE banks. They got to pull all that resource out the hood. Them cops is with it. Think it wasn't no cop on stage with him? Huh? You think one of them dudes wasn't a cop on stage with him? Sitting there compliant with that bullshit? Again. After my mother and father got divorced, I started smoking marijuana daily at the age of 12. I started drinking and popping pills at the age of 16. And at 18, I snorted my first line of cocaine. When did you start hitting the pipe? Graduated to the pipe. Yeah. Hype. Huh? Oh, Marcy, the New Rochelle people. What did Sadat say? Graduated to the pipe. Yeah. We know these people. We seen them. We seen them. Y'all letting them? That's their congregation. Y'all mad on social media for what? They let it happen. The congregation let it happen. Can't be mad. How you mad? They better not come back to church next week. That's on them. Then you know that that's what they're allowing. I'm trying to figure out what happened with this lady. Man, y'all remember? I do. There was a missing doctor who was supposed to be obsessed with him. Huh? What happened? They found her, right? What's her name? Talika Patrick, 30. A first-year psychiatry resident in Kalamazoo, Michigan, was last seen in surveillance footage at a hotel about 5 minutes from her home. She was trying to pay cash for a room, but a hotel employee turned her away. The employee said she became agitated. 2 hours later, her car was found in a ditch with a flat tire, 100 miles away in Indiana. Yeah, the Grammy-nominated SAP filed a request for a personal protection order against Patrick in September of that year, saying the woman was making claims that he was her husband. SAP alleged Patrick moved from California to Michigan so she could join his church, and once showed up at his home and contacted his children. SAP said he has more than 400 pages of correspondence from her. Her ex-husband right? Patrick's ex-husband, Ishmael Calderon, said he had concerns about her mental health. Why? Because she was infatuated with Custy. Her husband, ex-husband, said she went to Michigan on purpose, and I don't believe it had anything to do with, oh, Michigan has a really great psychiatric residency program. Nah, what I heard is that there was somebody she maybe felt that God wanted her to be with. Marvin Sapp, the Custy. What? And y'all letting this old wannabe chicken boss tell y'all not leaving? Lock the doors? Lock the doors? Damn it, that's a kidnapping. Lock the doors? Huh? That's the, what? Lock the doors? You can't prevent people from leaving a space? That's a crime. That's a crime. That's a Custy crime. What in the cocaine sniffing is that? What kind of Bible thumping is that? And all y'all up here on the stage, $100. Really? And y'all had that? And y'all telling me I need Jesus? Y'all let a crackhead take y'all money? Huh? Oh, Ricky Rose looking pastor with a belly and some breasts take y'all money? You crazy as hell. Y'all crazy as hell. That's what Jesus is about? That's what Jesus is about? Let me know. What up? Let me know. Oh, damn it, the Christians is after me. Something happened. Don't start glitching. Wait a minute now. Hold up. Now, I didn't give him that cocaine. Definitely, Frank. You know that. You know that. But hey, on a side note, if they giving it up like that in them churches, I don't know about. Man, listen. Listen. Man, let me leave this. Let me leave him alone. Let me go. Let me go now. Y'all sent it to me. Y'all sent it to me, so I got to speak on it. Because I don't care nothing about it. Again, the congregation allowed it. If he has another packed church this week, then y'all know something. They want to get got. They want to get got. I'm telling you, want to get got. Hey, I don't see nobody at the masjids doing that. I'm keeping it a buck. I don't see nobody at the law school doing that. And they constantly need some funding. Them churches is getting y'all. Freaky pastors. Lil Nas X choir directors. Young thug types, y'all wearing dresses and skirts and they sticking y'all up, really? Man, yeah, all right. I don't know. I gotta get ready to go. So let's get to this broad who's in desperate need. Well, she waited. It's too late. She can't get anger management. It's too late. Yeah, Memphis again. Memphis, what's the matter? Y'all are extra angry out there. Damn it, I thought that was the home of Elvis and B.B. King and the blues and all that. Good music. Soulful beats and all that. They balling MJG, you know. Man, the hell y'all keep, y'all angry? What's going on? I'm supposed to have a line of clients from Memphis. What y'all doing? Let's go. Memphis, Tennessee, a woman accused of attacking a teenager at a Cheddars nearly 2 years ago had her bond revoked after being charged in a drive-thru attack at the McDonald's. At the McDonald's. What's with her in fast food restaurants? These is her triggers. She needs to stay up out of the McDonald's and the Cheddars. Oh, see? This is what's wrong with her. Caitlin Brantley. What black girl name is Caitlin? That's a black girl name in the South? No. Caitlin. Caitlin Brantley was one of 4 people charged with assault after a 17-year-old, Omarion Ford, was badly beaten while working as a host at the Cheddars on North Germantown Parkway. Now, they beat this little boy up badly, and he is still going through it. This was 2 years ago. She ain't went to jail yet for that. She was supposed to be in jail already for that. However, must be magic. Must be magic. The DA just said, she was not only out and had her bond revoked, but it appears to be that possible plea deals are off the table. So she done wrecked herself, right? Now, let's go to it. She really needs some time to think about the things that she does and the things that she does to people and how she affects people's lives with the bad decisions that she makes. She clearly made some bad decisions. Okay? That was said by the boy's mama, Letitia Ford. Omarion said he wasn't surprised to hear that Brantley had been arrested again for a similar incident because she was wailing on him when they beat him up. This boy still has anxiety. He don't come outside. He shakes when he's in court whenever time he got to go to court. He was a kid. People may think that because y'all see some knuckleheads that's off the porch at 15. Every kid is not like that. He was working in the Cheddars. They whooped him out. Now, she had plea deals on the table for that case, and that was 2 years ago, so that's done. She was out on bond on that, so that's done because of this McDonald's shit. She needed anger management. She waited till it was too late. Now she going to jail. Go to jail. Since you can't keep your hands off of the fast food workers. The Shelby County District Attorney's Office said Brantley's violent behavior in both incidents demonstrated a clear and ongoing pattern of dangerous conduct and that she posed a danger to the community. So now your dumbass is a danger to the community. Can't go to Marvin Sapp Church and get no help. Community-based organizations, they can't help you. Your ass got to go to jail, Caitlin. Yeah. You wilding out at the store. They can't even send you to get no damn McNuggets. Your ass got to cut up every time. You in a damn fast food spot. You fighting. For what? If they ain't got no honey mustard, they ain't got no honey mustard. If they ran out of ketchup, they ran out of ketchup. You in there acting stupid in the McDonald's and in the Cheddars? Get your dumb ass to jail. Because you triggered. You want to fight. Listen to too much of that Glorilla shit. Now, send her ass to jail. Send her to jail. Nah, damn it. Send her to jail. I don't care if you can breathe or not. Eric, much appreciation for funding the war effort. Son of the jail. You in there fighting because they gave you sweet and sour instead of the damn honey mustard. You mad, angry and shit. You fighting in the Cheddars and hit the damn boy upside his head. He was laid out. Oh, word? Really? That's how you giving it up? Let's see how you act in the child hall. Let's see how you act on the child. Yeah. Let's see how she act on the child. Caitlin. They named her wrong. They named her wrong, so now she acting like an old Faye. She acting like a Karim. Because they named her wrong. Yeah. Yeah. She need to see what it's like on the inside. Because she too late. She too late. No, she got to go to jail. Too late. No anger management for you. No program for you. No. You need to spend some time behind bars. Ain't that what they did to homie? Was homie in Ohio that jumped over the goddamn judge's desk? Right? Didn't she tell him that? Huh? Marilyn Mel, peace and power. What's going on? Then that's what she said? No, we gave you several chances. We think you need something different. We think you need a different experience. And he got full, went full and jumped on some Shazam shit. Over. Now look, 60-something years for attacking that judge. Now, yeah, Caitlin, take your ass in front of the judge. Revoked her bond. She's a danger. This is how they talk about us. You're a danger to the community. Your own community. She ain't wild out on no old face. She ain't going to crack a barrel and do that. Nah. She ain't going to Denny's and do that. No. She went to the McDonalds and the Cheddars and hit black people. This is how them crackers, old face think. Hold on a minute. We got to protect y'all from your own. And guarantee, when Shorty do get himself together, I wouldn't be surprised if he become a cop or something into the system. That very traumatizing incident can cause him to hate melanated women. Yeah. See the damage that we do to each other when we don't love on each other, when we don't protect each other, when we don't get the help that we need. Okay? 17. She just turned him into a Becky lover. He don't want no parts of no black woman after that. He like, She done did it again? Oh, hell no. You done turned him into a passport brother. Yeah, that's how it work. When we traumatize each other, the old face start looking real good. When we don't have people who consistently speak life and love and health into each other, we leave each other alone. The mental imbalance begins, and we stay away from each other, and we are leery of each other. And that's how the others get in. That's how it works. We demand in a place of worship. We demand fiat money in a place of worship. You will never get me to work with no church. Ever. I've seen nothing. I'm 56. I've seen nothing but foulness, debauchery, and bullshit. And the name of those places. You see how this works? That's how it works. Moo, much appreciation, Moo. Yes. Come on now. Come on. So again, man, as always, much appreciation. Much appreciation from my classroom assistants. Okay? Much appreciation to those who funded the war effort. Much appreciation. We salute. Okay? Make sure you come back to class with all 10 fingers and 10 toes. And I mean it, man. Don't be out in them streets getting in no dumb shit. Your job is to make it home. The same way you left, the same way you come back. The same way you leave this class, the same way you come back. All 10 fingers, all 10 toes. Don't believe in me. Believe in my belief in you. Y'all can do it. Y'all all got the potential to be greater. What up, Cleaver? Sap was bugging and holding people hostage like that, yo. That's look like a charge to me. Somebody need to, because I don't mess with the authorities. Somebody need to alert the authorities. Marvin Sapp. That was a Custy move. He must have needed to smoke that day. He's like, man, as soon as I leave here, I'm going to the spot and I need a brick. I'm going ham today. Him and Tyrone Biggums. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely him and Tyrone Biggums. He was going hard. Man, I'm going to get, yo, give me a half a bird. I'm getting ready to play Tony on him like that. And just come up. Ready for the next sermon. He was getting ready to go ham. You think he ain't? He was going to smoke. Can't tell me he wasn't going to smoke. Marvin Sapp was going to smoke that day. Damn it. Yeah, nigga, I need, man, even if it's a 20. I need a 20. Y'all going hundreds. He was going right to the connect. Think I'm lying. Ain't no way you going to hold up hostages like that. And you wasn't planning to go smoke. It's like Judge Memphis said, now I know a crackhead when I see a crackhead. He going to smoke. So again, make sure y'all come back here with all 10 fingers and 10 toes. Damn it. What's good, Mark? We see, excuse me, we see you. Much appreciation for the super chat. Listen, man, I love my people. Okay? All y'all truckers, be safe. It's supposed to be about 80 degrees Saturday. Won't be out there at them rest stops with them little rest stops, thoughts in the back of your goddamn truck because they going to be wearing nothing. You on the road, keep them out of your cabin. I'm telling you. Get home, get your delivery, get safe, pick up your load, get out of there. My educators keep educating, right? My true grassroots people keep doing your work. Keep helping your people. You don't need Old Faith for nothing. You got it. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. All right? That's the truth. Marshy, keep making them, keep giving them tutorials. Make the world a pretty place. Make them up. Just tell them to take it off at night. Don't wear it all day, every day. All right? See, Bliz, we see you in the building. My sniper. Huh? Everybody. Do what you do, but do it safely. Love the world, y'all. It's our time. Melanated time. Fight for divine time. 50 55, gang. It's y'all time too. 55, gang. Get y'all grades up.